Welcome today to School for the Fool. Today is all about the yin and yang, light and dark. The biggest question I am asked all the time is, how can you have female and male energies? I'm a divine masculine, I'm a divine feminine. Well, that's not really quite how it works. We all have yin and yang within us. Some of us have too much yang, some of us have too much yin. And we need to work on balancing those energies because that's what keeps us healthy. What is masculine? It's represented by fire, sun, the light, the positive. Then we have the yin, the darkness, feminine, represented by water, moon. It's the negative principle and it's passive. Now we have these qualities within all of us. Some of us have more, some of us have less. And really it's about when we awaken, we become aware, we start integrating higher self, we grow. We learn, we apply the knowledge that we learn to ourselves to start balancing the yin and yang out within us. They are interconnected. The yin is almost complete, the yang starts growing. And when the yang is almost complete, the yin starts growing, and vice versa. It continues to go on and on, like a dance. Now let's break these up and see what they look like. Breaking it down, we have male energy. It's actually energy. It's focused. Left brain. So if the male is left brain, the female is going to be right brain. Orderly, strategical, practical, mathematical. The left brain likes to think in parts. The male energy likes to move in lines, whereas the female energy likes to move in circles. I think it's really important to remember that though, because we need to be able to go from point A to point B and draw in a straight line, and be able to also draw in circles to be able to create in the void. That is how we evolve. This is the female side. The female side is random. It is creative. It is expressive, passionate, and sensual, and imaginative. It does have trouble staying to schedules, of course. It needs to go in the flow of things. The female energy really allows creation in the void because it's intuition. And we know in the darkness, we have to use our intuition. On the path of the moon, we are using our intuition. And in the void, we create. I think that really is important to understand why female energy is matter. Thank you for joining me here today at School for the Fool. I would love it if you'd like to meet me at my desk for a reading. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the reading. I had a different reading taped, but it's gone. So we have a new reading. Hello. And that's the way things work out. This is going to be the reading that I should have guessed had all along. Thank you for joining me here. First things first, we are going to start with the feminine energy. We'll do the feminine energy, we're going to do the masculine energy, we're going to see how they're interconnected to get in the flow with the yin and the yang, and we will get some oracle cards, okay? So an activation and an oracle. So this reading will be all about balance. Balance being restored to the masculine and feminine. Which is important if you want to master yourself. That's where we begin. Ace of Cups. Well, that's feminine energy right there off the bat. We've got the Cups energy and we've got the Ace. we're going to connect to our heart. First things first, we have to connect to our heart. And spirit helps, right? Spirit helps with this process. This is how it's done. The Lovers. This is the balancing of the masculine and feminine energies, as well as the coming together of them in union. Creating something that wasn't there before, right? Because we all start off with maybe too much yin or too much yang, or maybe both, extremism. We fill in the gaps, we close in the gaps to get the yin flowing. The yin flowing with the yang flowing with the the yin. And if you're on twin flame path, you're going to be balancing yourself, as well as this card just speaks about that, just the card. Okay, 5 of Wands. Now we have had Cups, right? And we've got the Knight of Cups. Right? And bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. So, the Knight of Cups is still Cups energy. It's creative. It's in the flow now. The Knight of Cups, it's more matured than the Page. The Page is really in that magical energy, but the Knight of Cups is creating with love. That's what the Knight of Cups is doing. That's what's driving the Knight of Cups forward, is love and what's in the cup and the female energy present here. Now we have the 5 of Wands. The masculine energy being present in the wands, the firepower. We are about to shift from yang to yin. And yin. We are about to shift from yin to yang. Because now, remember, the 5 of Wands is conflict. We're going to shift to the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands, it's going from the Cups energy into the 5 of Wands, which can feel like a battle. Now we're going to go back to balance. We're going to go from the 5 to the 2. So we can balance back out, right? So we can keep in the flow, so we can keep in the dance. And that's really getting control of ego. Working with Source, working with the Cups, working with the feelings, and then applying the action, applying the spark of the Wands energy to be in the dance. Now let's apply the masculine energy. Seven of Cups. Cups, feminine energy. And just what we discussed. This is seeing through the illusion. We don't want to become unbalanced, right? We're going to still stay in our Cups energy. Connected to Source. See through the illusion. We're not gonna stay in balance. We're with ego. We have to work with Source. Don't separate yourself, because then you're going to get stuck or stagnant. you're not going to be in flow. See through the illusions. Work with the Ace of Cups. All right, what's happening here when we apply masculine energy to the Lovers? Two cards. So we have the Hierophant and Temperance. Okay, so the integration of higher self, the father energy, the masculine energy, okay? The integration of higher self, the keys, and then Temperance. There's the Cups energy again, okay? The Cups energy to help temper, to continue in the flow, and help from source, help from the angels. That is beautiful. And so truthful, right? Okay. All right, let's apply Sun energy to the Knight of Cups. Okay. We'll take the card that fell over, because that's what I am called to do. Now that's Swords. Now Swords is more of it's a masculine energy, because considered a masculine energy within the tarot deck, because it's, first of all, not emotional, it's logical, and it's also very fast, it's very swift, where we know as feminine energy is more passive. So we're gonna use our logic in shedding what's not serving us here with this, with the help. So we're not in this energy. This energy would keep us stuck. This energy, Five of Wands, is not in the flow. This, we're still continuing to flow. The yin and yang are still dancing right now. Now let's apply. We got our Sun energy right there. The Star. That is healing right there. That is the light in the darkness. That is your way through. And once again, we have alchemy. We have the water. And this time we have pitchers. Pitchers of water. That is the perfect energy to get out of the Five of Wands, to continue in the flow. I'm so excited to see what this card is. I hope I have it up right side up. I do. Guys, Five of freaking Wands. It's clarification. It's clarification. How do we get out of the Five of Wands? We follow the light in our darkest times. We follow higher self. We follow source. We follow. We stay in flow. We don't battle. This is battling within. Yes, we have to do this at times to learn the lesson. Follow the light. Follow the light when you are in the Five of Wands, okay? And we've got the male energy right here. The male energy, okay? Ten of Cups. Thank you. So we are manifesting here the Ten of Cups with the Two of Wands. And we've got the Four of Wands, the stability, with the Six of Cups. Now everything is balanced. Balance is restored. The yin and yang are flowing beautifully. This is being in the flow. This is doing the work. This is the balancing of the masculine and feminine, the coming together of it. And even in real life, in union. The Chariot, the Two of Cups. Like, we can keep going. This, once again, a beautiful gift of a freaking reading. The Queen of Pentacles, grounding that the Emperor, masculine energy, this, all these cards back and forth are in flow with one another. All right, guys. Somebody called trying to sell me something. And I thought it was extremely important, and it was not. Sorry about that, speaking of ego, and what they were trying to sell me was not useful. Now I'm terrified this isn't recording. Hold on a second. Okay. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Now, let's see how energies are being alchemized. Let's go even further into this reading, okay? These cards are incredible. And I just want to drive it home. The wheel. The wheel of fortune. So that's the actual turning of it. The very beginning. Where we're going to start. We've got the Ace of Cups, the female energy, the masculine energy with the Seven of Cups, seeing through the illusion, working with Source, and the wheel turns. And we begin in flow. There's the Lovers. The Eight of Cups. So that is literally walking away from what does not serve us to fill up our cup, to offer that. This is the Eight of Cups. This is what happens with the Lovers. The feminine energy goes to fill up her cup, and the masculine energy goes to fill up his cup. And we have then the Nine of Cups and the 10th cup. And there it is right there. This is what we're doing. This is where we're going. This is achievement of that. All right. Now the Knight of Cups. Adjustment. Guys, it's all right here. This reading, once again, it's like I said, it's a beautiful gift. This is a gift. Look at that. We got the female with the Knight of Cups. We have the masculine energy applied, shifting out of what does not serve us, moving away from it, and adjustment. And look at that sword. That's karma. That is literally it. This is it. Right? Cleansing karma, moving away from ego, creating something new. That's this. And that's what we're manifesting. That's why she's holding that flaming skull. That skull is flaming because it's the death of ego and the birth of higher self. Now, Five of Wands. See, come on, the Lovers, and there you have it. It's all coming full circle. There's the coming together of it again. This is the actual coming together of it. So we're working on it, and now we've achieved it. We've got the Wands energy for the masculine and the feminine energy present with the Cups. Now they've combined. Now there's union. The energies are in flow. They are working together. You've mastered yourself. You have restored union within. And we all know you attract back what you are. That energy, bottom of the deck. Oh, whoa. Sorry, guys. Got so excited there. We have Three of Wands, virtue. Virtue. With the Ace of Pentacles. Now, let's see what's being activated. It's being activated here. Realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. That is the journey. That's why we're mastering ourselves to begin with, to become the highest expression of ourselves, which is the integration of higher self. The death of ego, the birth of higher self, the alchemy, the lovers, the process, how we get there. Now I want to just make sure we're not missing anything here from the book. Realization happens on many different levels. Internally, we realize something when we become aware of that something as a fact. Externally, we realize something when we achieve or fulfill a dream or a desire. On a spiritual level, we refer to self-realization when we are able to unite body, mind, spirit, and soul and step into the fullest, most authentic expression of who we really are. That's the journey of the lovers. The center of this activation draws us into an infinite inward journey through the layers of our awareness. The green indicates the presence of the heart, which provides the wisdom and the stability needed on this frequently trippy path. The rich, bright blue coloring of the outer circles represents the ability and desire to express ourselves and to be realized in the outer world. The water represents the emotional realm, the heart's guidance system, and the orange and yellow stand for expression, creativity, and self-awareness. And that's what this is about. This is freeing your insides and setting them free, setting your soul free. These are the, like, if I was gonna have cards in the tarot, I would sure have these. And I mean, all that's really missing here is the sun, right? But like that, this is it. Now, let's get an oracle. Let's get an oracle. Let's ask the oracle. Close out the reading. There's two. And then I talk about the sun and what the sun comes, right? The sun and the hummingbird. So now we have everything we need for this journey. And that's really like, it's really stopping and being patient and listening to the information, listening to the information you get in the readings, slowing down. Like, that's even like the high priestess, right? Sometimes you just have to slow down and be patient. And that's why I like to go in depth into these readings sometimes and get as much information as we can when we have the time to do it. So thank you for being patient with me here while we dive deeper. The essence. Despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and to protect our personal space. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your own epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts. Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. The journey of the lovers again. The invitation. The buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings, preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and to take bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because all is in the end. The medicine. Know that all will be well, because all is in the small. The medicine. This mighty being comes to teach you stillness and motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel your safety, comfort, or day-to-day survival are more important to saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, you will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls to you to test new wings. That's beautiful. And true of the path. You can stay stuck in ego, and you can stay stuck in fear, and you can stay stuck in all the things that hold you back because it feels safe. Or you can go on the journey of the lovers and alchemize yourself and master yourself, and you can go on the path within of the unknown and do all those things that we were just talking about here. But you gotta freaking set some things on fire, which is why that skull's on fire. And I'll literally start setting things on fire, unless it's candles. Forgot to light my candle. Okay. The sun. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive as in its zenith during a scorching summer. The invitation. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It is time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion, and your creative life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. The medicine. Have you been shining your light for far too long? Remember that day is only half of the day, that night must have her equal time. And she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware your shadow. Revel in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning of the light at dusk. Now, that's it right there. So there's the journey, and there's the achievement of the balance of the yin and yang, the dark and the light, and the reminder of that and why we're doing that. And it's all here in these cards. This is the confirmation right here in these oracles. And really, that's what it's about. The star. Yes. The sun. But the star and following the star, because the star in the darkness, it's a healing path. And this is all a healing path. This whole entire reason we balance the yin and the yang is to alchemize and master ourselves so we create this. I want to thank you for joining me here today at School for the Fool. This has been wild. You take care, and I will see you again soon.